last episode, we started the treacherous Simpson crossing.
Check out its depth, mate.
No one's done this since the wet season.
Being unseasonably wet, confronted with extremely boggy obstacles. Which has led to some mechanical issues.
I just went down to Toyota and grabbed a set of brushes just down the road down there.
Oh, that's a bit of mud in there.
As well as fellow travellers that need our assistance.
Go out there now and pull that car out.
Let's pick it back up where we left off last episode. Jason's like, oh, imagine being that cool. He's like, I don't have to imagine, I can remember.
Yeah. We should try and assist them in some way. I think if that was me 3 years ago with a camper trailer on, I'd be hoping that the people over here would help me.
Yeah.
From my advice, is go all the way across to the other side and come behind them, drag them back, because look in front of them, see how it's dipping down. See that dip? That'll be wet. They weren't getting stuck until they got to that bit.
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty easy to pull them backward.
Like what they come through, they were able to get themselves through on their own steam. But the next bit, you're going to have to get them through.
Now that his alternator is back in action, the cruisers managed to get across without too many dramas at all. So the plan is to reverse back into their tracks.
I'm going to try and get out to these people. So I can't see, so I've got to leave the door open and yeah.
Luckily for Mac, we packed a brand new tough terrain recovery kit in the vehicle, so we're going to use that and hopefully get this couple back to safety.
Tough terrain, freshie. About to get destroyed. Good advice. Oh, I just lost power. Oh, no, we're good. Hopefully they offer us some diesel. Okay, you can throw the brake on now.
Oh, keep going. Yeah, okay, stop. Fucking hell. Get close there.
Welcome to the French line, the last half of the Simpson track. We've decided to drive for a few more hours before finding a spot to camp and watching the sunset. Spot for the night. We did a pretty big day, so thought we'd pull up about 4 o'clock.
Oh, you're right.
This one works great. Cheers.
Oh,
Hang on. Where's my mattress and my sleeping bag? Weird stuff going on in this desert. Paul, did you know anything about that?
You don't want to know.
As we discovered in the previous episode, bit of a minor miscommunication between Mac and myself. We actually do not have as much spare diesel as we thought we'd brought. This has become potentially an issue for us, and the aim now is to try and save as much as possible and make it to Mount Dare.
Stuck in the desert for so long now, I've just become one with the desert. Anyway, we're in the desert. Track that leads that way. We're going to go on the one that keeps going that way because we came from that way, so
Makes sense, yeah.
more calculations serve me correctly. If we continue to go that way, we will some point end up at somewhere that's going to take us to Alice Springs.
Mount Dare is the point of destination today.
A bit of a bother though, we're running out of fuel. TJ, what does your car say you got left?
My range actually says I'll make it, but I don't trust it because we're off-road and it's not accurate. So.
My car does not tell me a range.
Oh, doesn't it?
Nah.
We've got two options, guys. We think we can either fill Max or one car up and send them to get diesel, or Pooley's got Starlink and we can call anyone anywhere. So he reckons they can actually send a recovery crew with fuel to us potentially if we're close. So.
But worst comes to worst, it's either we distribute the 40 litres we got between 3 cars,
Which that might also work too, third plan.
or we put 40 litres in my car pull everything out of the tub and I'll go get fuel, fill mine up, fill some Jerry's up and come back.
Yeah.
Oh, you got fuel left?
Oh, I don't think so.
No, neither. Probably recovering that guy didn't really help the fuel situation either.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's blame that guy.
Yeah. So I saved a life and ruined ours.
Yeah. I reckon they just make you look like a bit silly.
Well, no, they're a very serious item, TJ. Yeah, they're probably a gimmick. But
Or maybe they're meant to keep a horizon so your brain doesn't get
yeah, the water keeps the horizon because there's liquid in them. But when you do that, is the water staying on the horizon? But water doesn't. I don't know. I'm getting sick doing that.
Do you know anyone that has 240?
Oh, I do actually. Me, Jess, you need any 240 volt?
No, thank you.
All right. Anyone out there?
Same as Max. I think, I don't know.
Full bottle.
Except my dash tells you to see owner's menu.
Take to dealer.
Yeah, mine doesn't.
Old Uncle Paulie's water bottle trick.
Saving the day.
Mine's come good, all fixed.
The 300 series was telling me that I had a 12 volt issue, which I thought may have been an alternator similar to Max, although in hindsight, potentially just left the door open all night and it was going flat.
Everyone doing their morning detail.
Necessary. The aim of today is to head to either Dalhousie Springs or even further to Mount Dare, where we can stay in the hotel. However, we're all being pretty gentle on the vehicles and trying to save as much diesel as possible.
Green.
Instagram getting a shot.
Greenest desert I've ever seen. Look at it. Here I was thinking we're going to be like starving for water and it's going to be so dry. We'll be seeing mirages. No, maybe this is a mirage. Maybe I'm seeing this. Maybe it's not actually green. Now it's just going to be all cooked. Oops. That's a bad spot for that. Oh, put the transfer in neutral. Oh, rookie. Hey, we're good. Middle of Salt Lake. I went to knock it in a full drive. I knocked it too far. Tell you what, man. Like, I really like the waves of the dunes in the desert. Like, just vibing, but I'm starting to feel a little motion sick because it's just up and down and up and down. I'm not even kidding. This is definitely the boring part of the desert. Oh, Troy's back. Let's ask Troy about it. Hi, man.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. Welcome.
I got a lift, man.
Yeah, man. Come in. Where you heading?
Hey, go to Byron Bay, bro.
Byron Bay. Yeah, we can do that. We can keep riding the ocean of the motion of the desert waves, man, all the way to Byron Bay. Seriously, though, what's your thoughts on this section of the desert?
Slow, it's bumpy, it makes your car sick.
Yeah. And it's just literally June after June after June with some warps and
Slow going.
it is very, very slow going. And it's also looking like we're not going to have enough fuel to get out of here. So we're actually contemplating going this other track, which runs lengthways with the dunes, so you're not going over them all. And then it bypasses with a smooth track that you can do about 60 k's an hour on, and you can air up on. Whereas we've currently been doing an average of about 25-30 k's an hour. So that may be the best solution to get the hell out of here.
Pinpoint exactly how many extra k's it is to go this easy route out, but it's about 50 k's across to the ring road.
That's not good, so it's actually further.
Pretty much the same.
It's further, but it's faster, so we should use less fuel. So we will find out after the break. That one will do.
There's the sign.
I nearly hit it. Imagine that. Sorry guys, I knocked the sign down. I saw the sign.
The right way, Mr. Poole?
Oh, I think so. This is the chicken track.
No, don't say that.
Just when you've had enough of the whoops, you can just bypass the rest of them and go on this road.
I feel like we did the hard shit.
There is another line, so if you go this way, there's the WAA line, which is like the same, but it's just easier. The French line's the hardest line. It's not really hard, but it's just the most annoying, painful line.
It's already a big morning. Just whoops, whoops, and more whoops. What's the plan? I think Pooley thinks we'll probably save fuel, even though it's a longer distance, but it's flat road.
I don't know, I'm just starting to feel a little queasy in the belly. If we're gonna make it, we're gonna have to go this road. I don't think we've got a choice.
We do run out of fuel, they're more likely to bring it to us on this road and not the French line.
Rookies! I rookied it by spending too long on Big Red, smashing all the sand dunes and pulling recovering cars. But, oh well.
What do you guys reckon? Will pumped up tyres and a faster travelling speed help, or are we screwed either way?
This thing pumps, eh? It actually does pump, really. How many k's you up to, TJ?
2,200.
All to Woolies, all highway kilometres.
They really need to fix the roads out here because
Oh,
people that have to get their groceries each week, holy crap. I think we've taken the hard one.
Nah.
That's it?
This is the total LandCruiser road. Now you can see like we've got a bridge each side of us. So we're running along with them rather than through them. So we're doing like an 80. Like this, we've had our tyres up, so I'm confident. I think we'll make it. Done 317 kilometres so far. Flowers in the desert.
It's a pleasant drive, hey, mate.
It's a very pleasant drive. Matches my hippie sunnies. I cannot wait to see this bloody gum tree. I haven't seen a gum tree for days.
Welcome to a bit of a local attraction, a gum tree in the middle of the desert. Nobody knows how or why it's here.
Oh, at least the tree's still there. It's got leaves on it and all.
It's both fascinating and intriguing. Little is known about the origin of the tree, how it came to be here, or its age. But, Pooley, you know a fair bit about the desert, mate. Surely you know.
You don't want to know.
Time to keep on moving, but with only about another hour under our belt, this was the end of the road for at least two of us.
Somewhat concerning, isn't it?
Sit, Macca. Sit.
Don't know where a servo is around here. Preferably one that's got a KFC drive-through as well. You know those big ones on the side of the road? I feel there's one of them around. If I put this in my ute, I could make it too. Big, strong Aussie boy has fuel for you.
We legit open the cap and it just goes, oh, like dust came out of it.
It's been a big day.
Big day.
Better not spill any.
So we're putting Operation Plan B into action. So we put all 40 litres into my ute, and me and Troy go in the pub. And we might try and come back and give these guys some fuel, but we're not sure yet. Depends how long we play pool for.
We go in the pub.
Well, we are.
I'm not allowed. I'm grounded. I gotta stay in the desert. Some bloke's just pinched all my fuel.
Did we call them and see if they're open?
How? We got no service. We're in the desert.
You got stuff.
Oh, that's right. I got Starlink.
Trust me, I would have brought a sat phone if you did it. Well, boy, I guess I'll see you in 8 hours, eh? Wish us luck.
Yeah, mate.
All right, hit the road, eh?
We're not going, TJ. Stop hitting it.
Alrighty guys, welcome to our little campsite. Pooley's found a top of a ridge here. Nice open little spot. His Pooley's secret spot up here.
Before, yeah. Paulie's Hill.
Oh, righto.
Mount Emu. Oh, jeez, it's bad to be stuck in the desert.
Oh,
We're stressed about being
bloody,
stuck.
yeah, look at this setup.
How bad is being stuck in the desert?
The thing is, I reckon we could Probably shared the fuel and made it, but it wasn't worth risking.
If I put that jerry can in my ute that I had for my ute, I would have made it.
You would have.
If you put your jerry can in your car, you would have made it.
But we only had
we were
one.
one jerry can short, so
Yeah.
we took the safe option.
It's all good and well making fun of running out of fuel in the desert, but it's pretty serious and you should really be careful working out how much fuel you're going to need.
This is probably like worst case desert conditions.
Yeah.
It's the same as last time I was here.
I'm not coming with you ever again.
I bring the rain to the desert. They'll start paying me soon at Birdsfield. They'll be like, oh, it's a bit dry. Where's Paulie?
Yeah.
We have been tasked with the mission of getting everybody home safely. We're gonna go as fast as we can and see what we can break. No, we're going on a night mission. We're gonna go get fuel from Mount Dare. We've left a marker on the HEMA maps and I'm also clocking how many kilometers it takes us to get there so that when we come back, we know what Ks we gotta hit to find them again. I've got the spotties on the front. They're actually gonna get used for probably the first time in their life. What are your thoughts on the matter, Troy?
Excited for a pub feed, mate.
Oh, pretty pumped for pub feed.
Pub feed.
Haven't really put a dent in it. We've done 43 Ks. It feels like we've been driving for 10 days.
What are we, nearly an hour deep?
Ouch. Oh,
That's it. Simo's done.
Simo is done. I like to say it's a celebratory done, but it's not. Because we're going to come back in. It looks pretty dark. Time for the spotties! Woo! There we go. We can see everything now. But we got a weird knocking noise coming from my transfer case. And we got a quarter of a tank left. So the road out's flooded. So I've just locked the hubs back in. See how we go. This is getting interesting. The car's, I've got a weird clunk noise starting to happen. We might be sending for help. For us and them. The main one's flooded. And I think this is a sidetrack, I'm not sure. But it's flooded, it's muddy as. We've blocked the hubs, we're four-wheeling. Oh, what the hell? Splitting into like 5 different ways. The noise hasn't got worse, but it hasn't got better. Adds like a bit of worry factor to the trip. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting coming back. We'll figure out a game plan when we get there, I reckon. And see how much it costs to send a fuel truck back or whether we try and limp the cruiser back. We have hit mud again. Every time we hit mud, we can no longer see. Not quite the pub feed we thought. The kitchen's closed, but we got a pie, we got sticky date, we got beer, we got showers, and we got the pet dog. We've decided that we're going to stay here tonight. Everyone here talked us into it. We're going to go in the morning and save them after we have hot showers.
Freshen ourselves up.
Freshen ourselves up and hope the car makes it. Otherwise, here's one. $5 per kilometre to get rescued plus $105 per hour. Both ways. Let that sink in.
Alrighty guys, good morning. This is another day. We have just got an update from Macca. They stayed the night at Mount Dare, so we didn't get back last night. This morning they grabbed a bunch of diesel, loaded up and headed out.
It's going to be cheap. We're going to get yelled at by the flag police.
Spot is a clean as, mate.
Alice Springs, 520 Ks. Oh, we're so far away from everywhere. Woo!
Only 20 minutes into the rescue attempt by the boys, the rear diff of the Land Cruiser has completely let go, which means front wheel drive only now, baby. So with that in mind, coming back to grab us in this vehicle, very, very bad idea.
This is not looking good. Beautiful spot to break.
I don't think it was that.
Nah.
I'll roll forward too big for you.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's definitely a rear diff.
What's it with me and diffs? I'm getting rid of the 488s. I'm going back to like the 4.3, I'm sure.
Oh bit of an update on the 300. A little bit heartbreaking for a vehicle with only 2,000 Ks on it, but I'm sure it's going to come up good. That's why I went to all the effort of doing the underbody protection, and we've actually got the bush wraps on here, which I'll show you. Looking at the car, I'm really glad we did that because it actually has been scratched pretty bad. These tracks out here are actually pretty tight and the trees are dead and scratchy as. So the electronically controlled dampening suspension that comes with the Outback Adventure kit. Guys tried to explain to me before I left how to use it, and you have rebound and you have dampening. The shocks are so muddy, I have not even been able to get close to the rebound just because it's covered in mud. So I've actually just left it where they set it and I've just been playing with dampening. What I did notice is in the Navara, obviously I had the same thing, but it's manual, and you have to obviously go to the trouble of getting out your car, going to all four, getting in the mud as well, switching it to whatever level, getting back in the car, going for a drive and thinking, oh yeah, it's a bit better or it's a bit worse. But I can guarantee you're only going to do that like max twice before you get over doing that. The good thing about being in the car, I've noticed, is it's literally real time. You can feel the car going from swaying on bump stops to being like boom, like a forklift. So you can really fine tune the exact sweet spot for the track you're on. Absolutely game changing. I'll show you more about it in the next few videos when this is all cleaned up again.
Oh yeah, 10 hours, we're back already, how good.
Power of editing.
Time to put our feet up, eh? The old Mount Dare rescue vehicle, gonna go save the boys and Jess. Might see if they got a diff here and I'll maybe fix mine or front wheel drive it to Alice.
Another day in the desert?
Yeah, well, Macca didn't turn up, so
No.
might as well go for a walk and see where he ended up, eh?
Yeah, that's it. Well, I reckon if we walk far enough, we'll probably find him.
What the
There's
heck?
two cars!
We haven't seen a car all
Jeez, we've
day.
got to shift the camera.
Yeah.
Wow, we're not going to die in the desert.
Guys,
this is
what's
Macca. This might be him. Here he comes. Help! Wow! So we're just out here in the desert doing a few interviews. We've got some other travellers here. How are we going today?
We're going fantastic.
How
Thanks
are you
very
enjoying
much.
your trip so far?
It's been great. Yeah,
Beautiful.
this is the second day in the desert and we're going really well.
How's your fuel supply going?
We've just got enough.
Ours is
We've
good.
got enough to get the booze
So you don't have a spare 20 litres?
Not at this stage.
Oh,
no.
bugger. Macca's given me a call, a Wi-Fi call. It cut in and out about 4 or 5 times, but basically the story is they made it to Mount Dare and they filled up everything, filled up some jerrys, and they sent off on the big mission back to here, and they got 20 minutes into the drive and blew a diff at the moment. So they have sent the full desert recovery to recover us.
Oh, that's the cheap option, isn't it? Damage report.
I'm pretty sure it's looking like all 4 brakes are cooked. It was the rear, so I just turned them off because I got a manual valve. But now the front ones are cooked, so I just think that all the mud and dirt and stuff's got in there, and I've worn a whole set of brake pads, front and rear, just this trip. Well, and Cape York as well, but my wheel studs appear to all be there this time, I'm looking.
Hooli is on the bloody kitchen. He has made me a Hooli special. What's the ingredients?
Top secret.
The fly murderer.
We're finding new ways to kill them. I just want one to get minced through the blades.
There they are, guys, in the Mount Dare recovery car with our spare diesel. Oh, looks like we're going to move again
Pulled
soon.
into the Caltex,
Yeah.
down the local BP.
If anyone's wondering, I wouldn't recommend. It's not the cheapest fuel. All right, it's a bit later than we'd hoped for, but we're on the road, guys. Let's get this done. It's Mount Dare Hotel. Macca and Troy had been on the beers all day over at Mount Dare Hotel, and everybody there had bets on our arrival times that night.
Not in the pub yet. 8:25. TJ's not here yet. I'm 8:36.
I'm out. I'm way too late.
You're 8:46.
8:40.
You gotta have all 3.
Yeah, you're right.
I might still win.
Where's
Yeah, that's
Cal and
TJ. TJ's
Where's
here.
Cal?
Yeah, that's not a 70 series.
No, that's not 300. That's a 300.
Wow.
Hey.
I've actually got a bit of a debt to work off here. So. Oh, you want one? Yeah. One of the B? One of the B guys? Anyone else? Yeah. What are you chasing?
Yeah, I'll grab a Rumbo, mate.
Yeah.
Time to put Macca to work behind the bar. We have a very big fuel debt to pay off.
That was the work we were doing here, but all right.
We do whatever we have to do over here.
Sorry for interrupting this episode, guys, but some of you crazy cats have already entered to win this 79 Series Land Cruiser, and it's not even finished yet. It's starting to look good now. This is a lot more my taste, but next episode, it's going to get even spicier. Well, I'm not in the driver's seat because this is going to be one of your guys' cars. Don't forget, any shirt, any pants, anything off the website gets you in the draw to win this bad boy. www.shedlife.co. This window goes up way nicer than my cruiser. Lucky we didn't take this one to the desert.
Well, what's wrong with this one? Oh, g'day guys. Good morning.
Good morning. I've brought in a Shed Life shirt because if you donate money to the Royal Flying Doctor Service, you can hang it up in here. So I'm going to do that. And Troy, $200 in.
Oh, well done. Woo!
Oh, my dog is
Yeah! We'll get everyone on here. Everyone. I
thought Matt had some monkeying up there.
Here we go. And raise money to a bloody good cause.
Hit the road, mate.
Oh, hit the frog and toad, mate.
Yeah. It was actually pretty nice to stay in a cabin last night, not in the desert. Pretty stoked that we're out.
We're all looking fresh, had a shower, had a shave.
Yeah, mate, look at you.
Yeah, new man.
We're about to hit the road to Alice, and the plan is to go there and stay tonight. But this is having a few issues, so hopefully Macca can get it there without completely disintegrating the diff. It's making the worst noises.
And I've got hardly any brakes.
Ah, mate, slow you down, don't they?
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty guys, welcome to another day in the outback. We're taking the road that goes past Fink, so there's two major things to look out for. Obviously they're potentially doing pre-running or some sort of track testing. So there's going to be people flying everywhere down that road, so we've got to be careful of that. And apparently at the moment the road is in pretty average condition. Anyway, a few things to be careful of. If all goes well, we should be there in 6 hours.
On the road, mate. Don't know for how long, but I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's so bad. It's heaps gonna break.
Dip, eh? What do you reckon? Boy, Pearl, I reckon we put the dip in the cruiser.
You know how I know your seatbelt's not on? Yeah, hanging out your door. That's what's iconic about it. It's the first one out here to be upside down. There's plenty of them at home that are upside down as well. Being a Land Cruiser, they tend to just fix themselves, so the engine light's gone. The diff has not fixed itself, however. It's kind of gotten louder, so it'll eventually go bang. Ideally, I probably should have pulled the axles and taken the tail shaft off, but I figure I've got to do it anyway, so I may as well just see how far it goes before it fully explodes. I have locked the rear diff though, just so that spider gears aren't turning, so there's no way, even if metal got in there, it's going to turn with it. It's not going to jam up a gear. We've got the odometer on. We'll see how many Ks we get till she actually blows, and then I know next time how many Ks I can get when the noise starts. Smart. Up here.
You didn't give it a slap.
I did give it a slap, that's why it's still there. But it's just
Okay. This is the road connecting Fink to Alice Springs, and it reminded me a lot of the PDR up in Cape York.
Cruising alongside the Fink racetrack, and the noise is gone. It's kind of a really light metal on metal sound now. By the feel of the car, we are 100% in front wheel drive. Good news, Pooley's been on the racetrack for a while, because after 12:30 everyone heads back north, west. Should be good to go to Alice, just in front wheel drive. Diff update done. Real bad. I thought mine sounded bad.
Early diagnosing. I've got to wash it and then work out what's wrong with it, but it's got some loud noises. Maybe another tail shaft uni. The noises come from there, aren't they?
You can't see, mate. Look at him. Look at him. You can't stop the bloke.
The pub trucks made it to KFC, but something is not quite right.
Quick, find water.
Need more than that?
Hey mate, there's another bottle.
It's alright.
Good fire extinguisher. Pull the pin down them work.
Dude, that was actually on fire.
It was getting worse too. Suspected brake failure.
Suspected brakes on fire.
We'll get a zinger box and then we'll worry about it.
Pooley couldn't be happier with this reward.
Christmas. This is all just for me.
Next stop is the car wash.
Two old meals.
Time to wash the rigs and find out if there's any unsuspecting damage underneath all that mud. I won't bore you for too long. We were here 4 hours.
Oh, he scared the living crap out of me. Possibly little damage to another diff.
Pinion play.
Pinion play.
Except mine's old.
Yours is-
Mine's expected to be buggered by now, so I'm 300,000.
And we sort of worked out what's happening with mine. It's just the 488s are too weak, aren't they? I think every time I shock load it to come to someone or tow something big and heavy, it just, the higher the ratio you go, the
Smaller the pinion is.
smaller the pinion, the
Smaller
weaker
the
it gets.
teeth are.
Yeah, and it chipped all the edges off, didn't it?
Because I put the diff together, I want to see what's gone wrong. Because I know what I've done.
I
Whereas
know.
your last diff,
Yeah.
because I didn't put it together, it was hard to work out what's gone wrong.
All that. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, bang, yeah. Oh, where did you go? Oh, you do a diff too? Oh, that's right, your car's brand new. Oh, now it's super cheap auto, making it super.
Why? Why do you need a fire extinguisher?
Because the one that I bought didn't work when I went to use it.
Why did you need to use it though?
Because my car caught on fire. My brakes wore out in the desert, and then, which were actually new before the desert, but it wore them down to metal. We had no choice but to drive it all the way to here on metal to metal brakes. I wound off my proportioning valves so they worked the least as possible, but they got hot, and somehow I've managed to get a brake fluid leak. Maybe the pistons popped out of the caliper, and the brake fluid caught on fire from the hot brakes. Got my brand new fire extinguisher out, and it didn't even work. I'm actually very annoyed about that, because I gave it one little like that, just to make sure. I put the pin in, locked it all up before I put it in the toolbox, and now when I've pulled it out and my car's on fire, it didn't work. Hopefully it works. I'm not going to test this one. I'm just going to leave it how it is.
3-4 amp hour battery with every kit purchased. That's, is it when it's a bargain? That's a bargain.
Fire extinguisher's too expensive. Take the safe option. These will work.
Did you just get into the showgrounds? Did you go the first left straight up and turn off the road?
Sure did.
Welcome to our next campsite. Guys, we are at the showgrounds with the King Chrome race team.
Chrome race team, we got the famous Simon Evans here. We got Eden, the race extraordinaire over there. Jacko's not here, so sorry Jacko,
Jacko's out getting firewood.
he's getting Turbo R's here, Eden's race car, and she blew it up. Anyway, she ignored the engine light, blew the motor up. But the guys have got another engine coming all the way out to Alice, and they're going to put it in overnight and make it to scrutineering tomorrow. And I have all the faith. The most prime real estate on Eden's buggy is actually underneath it because she rolls it every race. This is going to be all over the Fink stuff. Oh, which way is she going to roll? Left or right, you think?
I'm on the right, so I'm tipping it'll be my way.
As you can see, we're going to need some parts, which means with a day up our sleeves, we're going to take my cruiser on the 5 to 6 hour journey over to Uluru to have a look around and check it out.
That's a video. It's a road trip with my two dads.
Right, you keep it down back there, kids. Now maybe come back there. We're on a family road trip to Uluru to go see Ayers Rock. Alrighty guys, that is not Uluru, that's Uluru. Uluru.
Oh, you got me.
Fooled you all.
On the road.
Yeah, cars are broken, so we're heading down to Uluru, a sacred Ayers Rock. It's not called Ayers Rock anymore. We won't be doing much filming there because there's a lot of rules around that.
A lot of sacred stuff, and yeah, it's not polite to film like right at the rock anyway. So.
We're out on the highway checking a few fences around Area 69 and how are they looking?
Oh, they're all looking pretty good out here. They're in yeah, good condition.
What would be out here though?
You don't want to know.
Oh.
Where did TJ go?
What the hell? What? Oh, TJ! Oh my God!
He's gone.
The car's gone.
Repairs, TJ?
Oh, there's so much mud that the wheel balance was, we reckon, probably 300, what would we say, grams? All that and all that.
Just on the inside of the rim.
Car's driving so bad.
Wheels are even on this thing.
KMC GRS. Yeah, that's a fake beadlock, it's not a real beadlock, a few people are wondering. Load rated for the GVM upgrade in an 18 for the bigger brakes. Wasn't many options, but that's what I went with, and it's been pretty good.
Oh, another brake fire. Oh, so it's not a flat tire. Oh, that's...
Gotta make the sounds.
Nah.
We did leave all the tools in my 79. We're making it work. That's all that matters, because Toyota supplies us with the tools we need for the job.
As you can see, we did manage to make it over to the rock, and I highly recommend if you ever get the chance to check it out.
Yeah, mate, you got another one of those snakes there for me?
Mate, I do. It's just in my trousers.
Oh, look at that little snake.
Guys, we have so much more Outback content to come, so make sure you subscribe so you do not miss out. Next episode, we get stuck into fixing those pesky 70 series.
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to put a diff in and I think I like it. I don't actually.